Hello everyone, welcome back to the OneTalk Podcast. You're here with your host Ryan McCarthy, and today we're joined with Krystal from KKFIT. In today's episode, we touch on the fundraiser event that we are both putting on together at the 19th of October at the KKFIT gym. Starts at 6 a.m. and what the fundraiser event is for Boston baby boy who is fighting leukemia. Boston is also featured on this podcast for October as the GoFundMe selection for the OneTalk. And on the 19th of October, we are putting together a fundraiser event to raise money and awareness for Boston, hopefully help him on his journey with fighting leukemia. So there's going to be a 6 a.m. box fit class. Please come down. There's also going to be food. There's going to be coffee. There's going to be raffles, heaps of prizes to be won, and all proceeds will be going to Boston and his family to help him with fighting leukemia. In other news, you can please leave this podcast a rating. It means so much in terms of helping this podcast grow and reaching a large audience. So if you're on Spotify or Apple, if you can leave a rating, if you're on YouTube, if you could subscribe, leave a thumbs up, it would mean so much. And like I said before, October's GoFundMe for the OneTalk Podcast is for baby Boston. Link will be in the bio to support Boston and check out his GoFundMe, and you can contribute in any way, whether it's money, whether it's sharing it, whether it's doing anything you can. So I'll leave the link for the GoFundMe in the bio of this episode. But without further ado, let's welcome Krystal.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. The marathon continue. Victory lap tonight, though. Victory lap tonight.
Welcome to the OneTalk Podcast with Ryan McCarthy.
The marathon continues. That's what you would say.
Welcome to the podcast, Krystal. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
No worries at all. Thanks for coming on. I wanted to get you on today to talk about a lot of different things around your gym, the event we got coming on, and also just intrigued about you and your purpose behind wanting to get involved in this event, and also the purpose behind fitness. So I'd like to start with, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, your gym, and what you do?
All right, so my name is Krystal, and I own a gym called KKFITNESS. Kia is a phrase that I grew up hearing a lot. In New Zealand, it's a Māori phrase. It means stay strong. So yeah, that's what the name means. But so we have our slogan. It is strong heart, body, and mind. True strength comes from having all three, to be honest. So obviously strong heart, we do HITT training, which trains our cardiovascular system. Body, as you get older especially, it's so important to have lean muscle mass. So, we do a lot of strength training as well. And then obviously mindset is at the center of all of that. So yeah, just helping. My mission is to help people become strong in, heart, body, mind. So,
yeah, it's a great gym too. I think since I signed up, I think to this day I'm about 7 kilos down.
Wow, yeah, awesome. Really cool. Yes, and you've worked for that.
Yeah, because before I've been doing a lot of strength training too, but now I want to kind of transition just because I got bored of just lifting weights all the time and want to transition to something new. But yeah, since signing up to your gym, it's been really fun and really good.
Well, thank you so much. We love having you and Rihanna. That's the thing. My vision behind KKFITNESS was that, I create a family-friendly environment with workouts that are definitely tough for any fitness level. So I try to create the programming around, people that have injuries, there's pregnancy as well. And then, you've got young ones, just learning how to lift. There's such a variety of people in our community, and all, to be able to bring them all together and just to have a fun, sweaty, session and to, see them really achieving things, whether that be to lose fat, build muscle, just, to stay healthy and fit and happy. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and especially community as well. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people are missing the sense of community. And being able to go to a gym where you have that is so important as well, because your slogan is right, like heart, body, and mind. When you first go to the gym, you may think it may just be for the body, for like the external appearance, but it's actually the heart, it's actually the mind and everything within.
Yeah, definitely. Well, when the mindset and the heart is in it, then obviously the body's just going to come naturally. So but we all like live really busy lives as well, so our workouts are like quick, 45 minutes, you're in, you're out. We have a laugh, we love our R&B, hip hop music, so we just jam those beats, and half the time I'm trying to stop people from twerking. But it's a good environment. I love it. Every day I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, I would say. I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, and then sometimes I don't get to bed until about 10 o'clock, but every day when I wake up, I'm tired, and it's a big day, but like I love seeing everybody, like as they walk in the door, all of that tiredness goes out the window, and I'm just in it for them. You know what I mean? Like
that shows your passion for it.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, like it's just nice to see friendship groups being made as well. Like some clients I've worked with for like around the 4-year mark now, and then others I've only just met, and the challenge of that for me is really exciting. I think so.
No, I love it, because I also want to break down one of the misconceptions about group gyms, because I know a lot of people that haven't been to a group gym, they have a bit of fear that people may judge them because of their fitness level may not be up to where they believe it should be. But a good example was myself. The first ever time I went to a group gym, I was a bit nervous around going there. I'm like, fuck, what if I'm not up to par? And I remember about 20 minutes into it, I'll look up and everyone's in their own little world, suffering through their own pain. Like, no one has time to even look at me and like judge me. I'm like, wait, why was I having fears about coming and worrying about people judging me? Then once you get in there, you start to realize like it's actually a very supportive community.
Yeah. Like I've noticed the same thing. I've been to a few different group fitness, gyms, and I love that about the people that we have in ours. And I think, like, how they say your vibe is your tribe, or your tribe is your vibe. Like that just fits the whole picture of what KKFIT Fitness is. Yeah.
But with the heart behind it as well, like it shows as well, like being wanting to get involved in something like a fundraiser event, and because on the 19th of October, putting together a fundraiser event for Boston. He's a baby boy battling leukemia, followed with the other 2 sessions as well. So could you talk to us a bit more about that day and what to expect?
Yeah, like I have liked your podcast for a while now, and when I saw the story about baby Boston come up, I was like, wow, like here's this dude, just putting it out there to whoever, in the community, like how can we help this kid, like how can we help his parents get through this rough time? Like as a mum, I'm a mum of 4, and like, I can't even imagine what that would be like to, have to fight something like that. So I thought, why not like get our community together, whether we raise $100 or $1,000 or $10,000, like whatever our community has in their hearts to donate, or, that would mean a lot to us as well. Like we love giving, like we're a very caring and supportive group. So I thought, why not hit it off with a box fit session? Like, here's this baby trying to fight cancer, so let's get into it, guys. Let's do a bit of box fit. So that class will be free to anyone that wants to come. Next, we will be doing a KKFIT qualifier for the HITT Games in 2025. HITT Station usually does an event and like competition style every year, and this year they opened it up for all gyms to apply, and fortunately we were picked as one of the 14 teams. That's something the crew's really looking forward to. They're pumped for sure. Let's go against other gyms. We're used to versing each other, so let's go. That's had a lot of interest, obviously, through our members. So I thought, shivers, we're only going to be allowed like a few teams. So let's put them to the test. I want my strongest and fittest that, you know, are willing to commit to it now. And, and then we'll see. And then we'll lock in the teams. And that's going to be just an exciting thing to watch for the rest of the members that are not too much into, you know, extra things outside of our gym. But, yeah, it should be a little bit of entertainment there.
Yeah, it's a good way to test yourself as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Through something like that to have like an end goal, which is like a big games to test your fitness.
Always trying to level up. And the third event that we are holding, not third event, the third session that we're going to be holding is a powerlifting session. So my auntie Jan, she is a world champion powerlifter, and she's a powerlifting coach and a powerlifting referee. She lives and breathes powerlifting. Try and get her to do a HIT class. She will tell me to get stuffed. But yeah, just because she is like a medalist, you know, I thought, you know, let's get an expert in here, because I know a lot of our members are getting strong, like very strong, and I want them to be able to continue like to progress. So I thought, well, if they're lifting these weights now, I'd rather them get like good at their technique from a, you know, like learning from an expert. So everyone's got different goals. Some people really love the strength side of my gym. Some people really love the fitness side. So yeah, I thought and we've got box fit as well. So I thought we're going to put all three on the same day and, you know, do something special for baby Boston.
Yeah. That sounds awesome as well. Just like being able to collaborate all three, but then also doing like raffles, having like food and coffee as well. Just having heaps of people come down and support a good cause, but then also some people can set themselves up to qualify for the games as well. Like it's a good collective of things happening. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like we can't have all of that training without some Kai, right? So Kai is food in our culture. So coffee and food will definitely be there.
Yeah, definitely.
And the raffles are really awesome, bro. So we've got a few of our local businesses that have just donated these prizes. So we're going to be selling the raffle tickets starting Monday, just before the event starts, but obviously there'll still be some more tickets on the day. So yeah, just trying to make it fun, like for everybody, like, and at the end of it, you know, like they know that they've attended that event and been able to donate a small piece of, you know, kindness to baby Boston.
Yeah, because I feel like when we do stuff for other people, it like fulfills us the most. Like we do things that are bigger than us, and that's why I love doing things like this, because you're really able to support, but also like the other good thing about it is with the businesses coming together as well, like it just ties the communities together even deeper and brings awareness to so many different elements.
That's right. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness really does go a long way. And like, I know how stressful it is being a mum, being a double full-time, you know, worker, pretty much owning a business, and like, you know, that's just without my child being sick, you know. So when my child's got the flu, I know how hard that is, like let alone, you know, having to go to hospital visits and just the worry, you know, of what the outcome will be.
Yeah, I can only imagine, because when I was scrolling through the GoFundMe to pick for October, and I saw baby Boston come up, like, because I'm a soon-to-be dad, I just hit home for me. I was like, oh no, like it just hit my heart in a different way, just seeing this family and this baby like going for this challenge, and just by a couple of people coming together and doing something can just make a massive change, whether it's through funding, whether it's through awareness, or whether it's just through like maybe some sort of energy it brings in the family or their own little community that they have as well. Like it can bring so many different good things and like so many different aspects, which is good.
Yes, very true. I'm so excited to be a part of it. Thank you so much for like, you know, saying yes to collaborating with me and yeah.
Well, thank you for actually holding the space and putting it together and doing all the groundwork and the hustle, because behind the scenes you've been absolutely hustling.
Every day.
That's the cool thing too, because we've got so many like businesses on board for this that want to contribute in some way for the raffle as well. So when you do come down, like you are contributing to a good cause, you are getting a good workout, but you also got a chance to win some cool things as well.
That's right. We've got some supplements, lots of supplements. I think we've got free haircuts, free nails, like, you know, just all my beauty services that I love to shout out. And I'll shout them out on our socials as well. And as a thank you, you know, for being a part of it as well and donating.
Yeah, keen as. But like, now we talked about like the gym, we've talked a bit about that. I want to touch on a bit about yourself, like why you even got into fitness to begin with. Like, what was your journey with it, and when did you know it was your passion?
My dad was the one that loved the gym when I was young. I guess like I moved out of home when I was quite young, and so I got him to sign a waiver for me when I was 16, and I would do all the Les Mills classes with him, body pump, body step, and I really liked them. And then over the years, like having all my babies and stuff, like I went through the journey of being, you know, overweight and then losing my weight and then gaining muscle, like that like it all just came about over time. But unfortunately, you know, having so many kids didn't leave me with much money. So I would do a lot of home workouts, and I would design my own workouts. And I really liked, let's be honest, I get bored really easily. So programming is one of the funnest parts of my job. I like the challenge of circuit training because your heart rate is quite elevated the whole time.
Yeah.
And you get a lot more out of it. Being a busy mum, I needed like workouts that I could smash out in like 30 to 45 minutes and then get back to the rest of my day.
Yeah.
And then I have had the opportunity to be an owner operator at another gym, which showed me pretty much how to create, you know, the system for large groups of people. I do also enjoy doing semi-private PT sessions, just working with a smaller group and focusing specifically on their goals. But, you know, the group fitness vibe of things is, you know, always awesome, right? So I guess I've always loved fitness, and I've always been interested in food. So, you know,
hand in hand.
So, I train to eat to train, that kind of, that's how I roll pretty much. But yeah, being able to bring fun fitness and affordable fitness to the community is one of my goals.
Yeah, I think the fun aspect is really big as well. Like, yes, the affordability too, but when people start getting into exercise and they may hate it or dread it, they stop like continuing with it, like when they first start. Because some people may think like, all right, I have to run every day to lose weight, but they might hate running. So in about 3 weeks time, they give up because they're like, this is shit.
Yep, that's right.
But it's like you haven't really found something that you really enjoy doing, which can help you get to your goals.
Yes, yeah, very true. And it's, you know, instead of just working with dumbbells, you know, like we've got barbells, we've got, you know, kettlebells, we've got balls, we've got boxes. Like there's so many, you know, different exercises you can do with different equipment, and it all like, you know, hits your muscle groups in different ways. And, you know, like I love being able to bring, you know, my athletic ones into a workout with beginners. Like it works still because you can modify all those exercises to suit. So I really like that variety of things too.
Yeah, and especially when you do like the one we did today where it's like 2 + 2 + 2. So even if you are like at a higher level of fitness, like you're gonna go for a bit quicker, but you're constantly doubling up, so it gets harder either way.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, and I'm always just like, you know, doing my research on what basically what the latest craze is, you know, with workouts and things. So, and a lot of our members are very interested in extra things. Like next weekend we'll be doing the Raw Challenge, which is a muddy obstacle course.
Oh, true.
Really looking forward to it.
How long is that?
Pardon?
How long is it? Is it like certain
I think it's like around 10Ks. I could be wrong, but there's like 60 obstacles or something crazy, like ice baths and ropes and walls and and it is scary. Like so I have an ankle injury. I broke my ankle pretty bad last year, and you know, like it still plays up. So at first, like when I was talking to some of the crew about them doing it, and they were like, you should do it too, coach. And I was like, oh, I can't, my ankle. But that's the thing about having a community, they don't get like let you get away with it kind of thing. That they were like, no, don't worry, like, you know, you'll be okay, like you don't have to do all the obstacles, we'll be right there with you, like, you know. And I was like, I'll be too slow, you know, like you will fly ahead of me. And they were like, don't worry, like, you know, we'll wait for you, you know, we'll be there right with you. And so, you know, and it's so nice to have that, even as a coach, like everybody needs encouragement, everybody needs that you can do it, you know, everybody needs that stay strong.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's also like a representation of the energy you put out. Like you receive it back from the people around you because you give it to other people as well. Like even today, like I was struggling with an injury today doing my workout. Then you just told me to go and do something else, like for upper body, and just transition straight away instead of being like sitting on the side and watching everyone else train.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, if I can see someone not moving, why? Why are they not moving? Let's get you moving again. Yeah, like just so you can stay a part of it. Like you can always like switch it up and just to make sure that you're still working out and feeling good.
Especially with injuries as well, because there's always ways around it. Like there's still other exercise you can do. There's still other things that you can do to like be healthy, I guess, in some sort of way, in a physical sense. Because when I was 16, I got hit by a car and I got told I'd never be able to exercise again or go to the gym.
Wow.
And then like a year later, I went to the gym, met this guy called Joel. He was the owner at the gym on Brabby. And he started showing me exercises. And when I first started, I started with only like benching the stick, like just a stretching stick, deadlifting the stretching stick. And before I knew it, like I was benching heavy, deadlifting decent. And then also now I've been like quite consistently in the gym for 10 years, but this all came from being told I'll never be able to exercise again.
That's right. Yeah. Your only limit is what you believe, really.
Yeah.
You know, so that's, you know, it meant a lot to me that the crew was like, no, you can do this. And I was like, you know what? Yes, I can. And I'll do what I can. You might not be able to do everything the same or everything like everybody else, but you know, it is important that no matter what, you try your best to stay healthy. And that means moving your body, eating healthy most of the time. Yeah. And, you know, obviously, just taking care of yourself and those around you. Yeah,
definitely. And especially just moving your body as well. Like, it doesn't always have to be like the most intense thing. Like, even on a recovery day, you could just go for like a half an hour walk. Yeah. You don't always have to be 100% all the time.
Yeah. Like through exercise, we, you know, increase our energy. We decrease the risk of injuries by strengthening our bone density. Like it raises your endorphins in your body. It just gives you a happier way of life.
Yeah. Actually, it makes me curious. Like, what do you think is probably the biggest net positive like exercise has given you?
So stronger mindset. Yeah. When I am training, I'm thinking numbers. I'm getting through those reps. So I guess I can block out the rest of the stress of the world and just be able to fully focus on what I am trying to achieve in that moment. Yeah. So that's what I really love about training. I love the challenge of it. And, you know, I sweat a lot. I'm a big sweater, and it's kind of embarrassing. But
don't worry, me too.
The thing is, I've got good skin for the next few days after. You know, like it's really good for us to get rid of those toxins out of the body. And, you know, when you're training, you're not only getting toxins out of your, you know, what do you call it? Hang on. You're not only like ridding your body of toxins, you're actually ridding your mind of all the toxins that can creep in, you know, like through the stress of everyday life. So
because exercise within itself is kind of like its own meditation, isn't it? Because like you're so present in the moment and you focus on what you're doing, like you really are blocking everything else out. And I've always said to like even myself and other people, the days you don't want to go to the gym but you go anyway, you never leave the gym and regret going.
That's
like
right.
You never walk out the gym like, fuck, I wish I never came here.
Yeah, you only regret it the next day when the DOMs kick in.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, you know, if you're showing up, no matter what, if you're doing 5 or 10 minutes out of a session, like you've still done something, you've achieved something for the day.
Yeah. I think that's why I really love coming to your gym as well, because I can just show up and I don't have to think too much. I kind of everything's set up and I just get in it and then get yelled at to continue.
Yep, that's it. And yeah, good. And I love being the one to be able to make all that happen for everybody. So yeah, it's good.
For sure. But so like going on from here, just want to double down on, touch on the event and getting everyone to come down. Because this episode is going to be out like very soon. I'll put it out rather tomorrow or Monday the latest. But the link will be in the bio of this episode, just for everything, so you can come down. I'll link in your Instagram as well.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, that'll be awesome. We're super, super excited just about the like day, and you know, to be able to have we're gonna have one of your friends come down, and he's a videographer. So it'll be nice to be able to show what our community can do in the gym, but also what their, you know, hearts are willing to help us with as well for this little baby Boston. Should be good.
And it'll be a good way just to capture the whole day, but also, like you say, capture the community of KKFIT and Caboolture and everyone coming together and what it's all about.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Awesome. Cheers.